Factsverse presents 10 Pokemon that actually exist in real life. Number 1. Drowzee. Drowzee is a mysterious-looking Pokemon who is inspired by Baku. The name Baku has two meanings in Japanese. The first is a Malaysian tapir, which is a vegetarian pig. The other meaning is a mythical Japanese creature that enters a person's dreams and nightmares. He may look scary, but he's actually very kind. He has, however, helped put others to sleep from time to time. Number 2. Pikachu. Pikachu is one of the most recognized of all the Pokemon, and he's also the cutest. He is an electric-type mouse and is considered to be the Pokemon mascot. The inspiration of Pikachu comes from a mouse-like creature called a Pika mouse. They're found in the remote mountain regions in Asia. There are actually 23 species of this mouse, and most are found in China and Tibet. This animal is very rare. There are only about 1,000 Pika mice in the world. They make a very high-pitched sound just like a Pikachu does. One is as equally adorable as the other. Number 6. Magikarp. The Magikarp is a water Pokemon. In order to transform Magikarp into something that is useful, you would need to catch thousands. He's interesting in his current form. Magikarp is inspired by the yellow rockfish. The two actually look identical to one another. The only difference between the two is that the yellow rockfish can do much more damage than the Magikarp. Number 4. Emolga. Emolga is one of the most adorable Pokemon right next to Pikachu. He is a flying electric Pokemon. Also, he doesn't evolve. He gets his inspiration from the flying squirrel. Both the flying squirrel and Emolga can glide thanks to the membranes between their arms and legs. Emolga, however, is always battle-ready as he can store electricity in his membranes. He's also known to make adorable puppy dog eyes to soften the hearts of his opponents, the same way that Puss in Boots does in the movie Shrek. Number 5. Poliwag. This is a perfect example of Pokemon that actually exists in real life. Poliwag is a water-type tadpole. It's inspired by the translucent Poliwag with proposed cuts in the head that resemble the swirly lines of the translucent Poliwag. Poliwag is much cuter than the real-life translucent Poliwag. The two are very similar, and they both have a similar personality. Number 6. Caterpie. Caterpie is one of the most common Pokemon around, and he was one of Ash's first catches. Just by looking at Caterpie, you can tell that his inspiration came from the caterpillar. The specific type that gave the Pokemon creators their inspiration for Caterpie is the Easter tiger swallowtail caterpillar. Most Pokemon who are inspired by an actual plant or creature have a few similarities. This is not the case with the Caterpie. The resemblance is so close that it looks like someone went outside, found an Easter tiger swallowtail caterpillar, and plugged it right into the game. Number 7. Venusaur. Venusaur has red eyes, and his distinct feature is a massive flower growing out the top of his head. The flower on his head is said to be so heavy that the Pokemon has trouble supporting itself. This Pokemon got his inspiration from the Rafflesia arnoldi, which is the largest flower in the world. It is most commonly found in the rainforests of Indonesia. The flower can grow up to 3 feet across and weigh up to 15 pounds. Unlike most flowers, this one does not smell good. It actually smells like rotting meat. Number 8. The Victreebel. This is a very scary Pokemon. Its inspiration is also very scary. The Victreebel is based on the pitcher plants. The pitcher plant is carnivorous and very dangerous. This plant contains a fluid which attracts insects into the plant, where they are then trapped. The plant will absorb the nutrients from the body of the insects for their own nourishment. While Victreebel is not quite as dangerous as the pitcher plant, it is pretty close. He has a very high attack level with a lower defense level. This makes them angry and always on watch. The good thing about Victreebel is that he has a normal happiness level. Therefore, he only needs to be feared when he feels threatened or when he senses an attack. Number 9. Luvdisc. Luvdisc is a water Pokemon who is shaped like a heart. She is based on the kissing gourami, which is an adorable fish that puckers up as though he's getting ready to give a kiss. When the fish kisses, it's not doing so to be loving and cute. It actually makes that face when it's fighting. The Love Disc is not quite as mean as his counterpart, though. Just by looking at him, you know that he's one of the most lovable Pokemon, but if challenged, he certainly can defend himself. Number 10. Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is a dual type of Pokemon. He is a grass/poison Pokemon, and he's been around since the first generation. He is a reptile and he's inspired by a frog. He has the exact body traits of a frog, and he has a bulb on his back. The coolest thing about Bulbasaur is that he has also traveled to Mario Smash Bros., and you can see him there. He has gone well out of the realm of Pokemon from time to time. Subscribe for more!